gorgeous friends, happy Wednesday again. Now, last vlog I promised you exciting things on Monday, and there should have been exciting things on Monday, but I had a really rough therapy session and my mental and physical health both hit the toilet. Is that right? I don't think that's a phrase. Went down the toilet. Went down the toilet. That's the right phrase. And so we didn't end up going to... I was supposed to go to an event in London, a disabled and neurodivergent creatives networking and talk event. It was going to be really good, but I just wasn't able to go. And then I was also meant to go to a casting in the evening, which I couldn't make either in the end, which was rubbish because I would have loved to have gone to that. It was for Fashion Week. They've said they'll still consider me, so keep your fingers crossed, because I'd love to do Fashion Week again, because I did it in February 2023, but I really wasn't mentally well enough at the time to enjoy it, and I didn't have any support or anything, so I'd absolutely love to do it again, like properly. It was really cool the first time still, but I couldn't appreciate it at the time, so it would be really good to do it again. And then yesterday, there was a lot going on, which is why I'm only getting around to talking to you today. I think Monday just showed me how ridiculously burnt out I have been, but I was able to get some rest, and we're having a much more chilled week this week. But then yesterday, I'm not going to tell you all about it yet, because it still seems a little bit too good to be true. But I was offered a really, really cool opportunity, but it's very last minute. So it feels a bit very overwhelming, a bit scary, but really exciting all at the same time. So there's a lot to sort out and manage with that. So that's what we're kind of doing today. Ebony and I have just filmed some bits this morning, and then when she comes back from lunch, we will get on with editing. But yeah, we've tried to take it slower this week so that I can get a bit more physical and mental energy back. So yeah, I will get back to work, and I will promise to actually speak to you properly the rest of the week. Morning, friends. Just 11:58 to be precise. I'm excited today because I'm doing my first Chronically Jenni Presents event. So I've got my Disability Education 102 talk going on live tonight, which I'm excited about. So I'm just finishing prep for that. I've been working on it this morning. It's nerve-wracking, but also very exciting to be running like my own talk event, because obviously usually I'm doing it for a specific business and like adapting it to kind of suit them. So this is a really nice opportunity to kind of like not try things out, but sort of like try new bits and pieces out and like run it as a bit more of a training than a straight up talk. So it'll be interesting. I'm really excited. I'll let you know how it goes. I have a call in a minute about the exciting thing. So that will also be good. And then, yeah, I've got a bit more prep to do. Got to finish editing last week's vlog to get that out for you, hopefully tonight. Although obviously it will have been out for at least a week already, by the time you're watching this. And then Poppy will be here. We will crack through some emails and we will do the talk. So it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a long day, but because of this exciting opportunity, there's a lot going on in a short space of time. So I'm having to cram quite a lot in before I leave, but we're doing it in a nice paced way, hopefully, because I've just had a break. I'm going to do my call. I'm going to have a break. I'm going to finish off the slides, have a break, do the vlog, have a break. Like, I'm going to do it sensibly for a change. I will, I promise. So I've had my lunch break, and yeah, was just about to start work again. And then I had the post through. But I have this. And I'm intrigued. It could be about my friend Daisy and her case, because she's having an awful time getting the basic care and housing that she deserves. I'll put some more information in the description for you on that, so you can help if you can, because it's a nightmare situation. Other than that, I have no idea what an official letter from the House of Commons could be, but I'm not sure. And surely they would have just emailed me back. Okay, it's from my MP. I mean, yeah, it's just from my MP saying, yeah, I've read your email. I can't do anything, so I'm going to pass it on. What a waste of paper and government spending. Use the money you sent to write me a letter instead of just sending me an email to help Daisy. That's actually annoyed me almost as much as anything in this case. And some of the stuff in Daisy's case have been absolutely horrific. But the fact that they've, sent a letter rather than just sending that back as an email is... And especially to say I can't do anything. Fantastic. And that's taken, 2 weeks? So basically, my friend Daisy, she's been in non-accessible housing for a long time, and she is severely complex. She has a huge number of rare, complex conditions. And basically, she needs to move because she needs brain surgery in September. She has it booked. But she cannot recover in the place she's living. She shouldn't be where she's living anyway because it's not suitable. She can't fit all her equipment in there that she needs to live. And so Daisy is my friend from choir, and we as a choir have kind of come together. Daisy and I started it by kind of writing this letter to MPs to try and get support. And then we kind of have fanned out from there. We're thinking about protesting. But anyway, I'm very glad that the whole choir, and not only just choir, but the whole of Sing Space, which is the group of choirs across the country, are behind us and behind Daisy, because a lot of them met her on the Gareth Malone tour last year. So I'm so grateful for such a supportive community. But they keep sending her from pillar to post, from agency to agency. They want her to be put in a care home, but she's applied for care homes, even though she absolutely doesn't want to go down that route. But she's had nothing but rejection letters because she's too young. She's in her 30s, and she's too complex. And most care homes don't take complex cases, or they only take 65 plus. So she's stuck and it's a nightmare, and we're trying to do something about it. So if you can help in any way at all, please head to the link in the description. We're kind of calling ourselves, our group, the Daisy Chain, because we're a chain of people and a chain of events that we're trying to do to get this sorted, because it's ridiculous. And the fact that I know that other people will be going through this is also ridiculous, and just sets a really bad precedent for the state of health and social care in this country. So I was hoping the fact that I got a letter would be from actually one of the health ministers or the social care minister that we'd copied in. But no, just my MP. So yeah, it's such a frustrating thing, and I want to do more to help, but she has tried literally everything, and they just keep saying that what she's said is untrue, despite her advocate and OT saying it, and yeah, passing her from pillar to post, and it's always someone else's responsibility. So yeah, we need to make a change. If you're booking meetings, events, social occasions, ask for people's access needs, and check it out for them. So this goes on to the offering support with access needs. Sometimes it is so exhausting as a disabled person, having to not only book the thing, or even if someone else is booking the thing, having to then check that it's accessible for my needs. You know, I have to go on a website and see if they have any access info, and then they don't, and then you have to email and say, are you wheelchair accessible and do you have an accessible toilet? And be really clear about it, because lots of places don't have full access info available. Or even just working out the accessible train route. So if you're holding an event, just signposting that at the bottom and saying the nearest accessible train station is this one, and then this is how you get to the venue from that. Little things like that from allies really, really helps disabled people. It takes one of those exhausting mental tasks off of our shoulders, especially when we have so much we're dealing with, like we've discussed earlier. Friends, I'm just having a post-shower lay down. It's Sunday today. I was going to talk to you on Friday, but then the camera was downstairs and the SD card was upstairs and it wasn't that important. But anyway, I think the talk went well. On Thursday night, we had a technical situation to start it off, which wasn't ideal. And I still haven't totally figured it out, but I will. But if you are booked on to my other talk, or want to book onto my other talk, if you were booked on it previously, it was scheduled for the 21st of August. But because of exciting opportunity mentioned previously in this video, it's now pushed back until September. I want to say 4th. It's the first Thursday of September. And yeah. So if you already had tickets, they'll just be changed over and you've had an email if you want a refund. It's pay what you can, so you can come for free if you can't afford it. But if you would like to make a donation to support my content, that would be really, really helpful. If you do buy a ticket, but if you can't afford it, please don't worry about it. But if you would like to come and book tickets, I'll put the ticket link in the description. But yeah, I think it was successful and I will make sure the technical issues are fixed by then. So that was Thursday night. And then Friday was doing a lot of work, a lot of office-based work. Poppy and I worked in the morning, and then I carried on doing some more writing of scripts and admin bits in the afternoon, and then had a good rest. And then yesterday we went out shopping, which we haven't done in a little while. We went to Basildon and the town centre there, I wanted to go in Primark and Savers and bits like that. And do a bit of charity shop hunting. But I got everything I needed, which was great. And I'm super duper proud of myself because I managed to push my way around the whole of Basildon on my own. There was one hill, again, that Ian helped me. But I did that we were there for like 3 hours, and I pushed myself in my manual chair in mags the whole way around. And my shoulders don't hurt today. I've not been sore. I cannot tell you how much difference just having the right custom manual wheelchair makes. I hate that it's so hard to get. You have to fund things. But I feel so grateful and so lucky because I thought I knew what using a manual wheelchair was like, and I thought I couldn't do it. And this just goes to show that with the right thing, you might be able to. So I was super proud of myself for that. That was the funny thing. Like, don't get me wrong, like my activity level on my visible was like relatively high, but it was when we went out to the car yesterday, we got like one of our neighbours came out at the same time, so we got chatting, and me having to lean against the car to talk whilst still standing just with my stick was when my visible was like whoop. Whereas, I was active rolling around but didn't hit the numbers. So goes to show some things as well. It definitely helps my energy massively, but still gives me a bit of exercise, which is so good for me personally, and I love. So I'm finding a really good balance. Today I was doing a bit of work this morning, just because I've got so much to do before this thing that I'm doing. And yeah, then we went out for a nice dog walk, which was really lovely. And then, yeah, I've had a shower because I desperately needed to wash my hair before doing some filming tomorrow. And now I have crashed and I'm taking half an hour out to lay on the sofa. And then Beth is coming to pick me up and we're going to our friend Eloise's, who lives just around the corner, for a takeaway. And we do cozy, hence the PJs. So we're going to have a really chill evening, which will be really nice. I know this vlog has been basically just me chatting because I've kind of forgot to get the camera out, but it's been such a busy, ridiculous week. It's unlikely that I will... Well, we'll see if I can vlog next week. But it's going to be a busy week. So, but anyway, I hope you guys are having a good week or had a good week. I hope you're doing as well as you can be. I'm sending loads of love your way. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means so much. And I'm so excited to have the community growing here on YouTube. It's really exciting. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, I'd love it if you'd hit subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another video.